Greetings. Welcome to Karenhope'S 15 Minutes of Solid Inspiration, the channel where hope grows inspiration. Y'all, thank you for being here today. We're going to wrap this video up quickly today. Let me tell you why, okay? I didn't jump on the channel yesterday. I didn't do a podcast yesterday, and I didn't do my blog yesterday because my mom and dad were in town, are in town actually. Okay, so my mama is quieter than a church house mouse, but my daddy is not. So there was not one moment of silence yesterday. Like when they say silence is golden, when my sweet daddy is around, that is the biggest truth in the room. But I really love it when he comes. So when he comes around, we have a good time, and it's lively, and it's never boring, and never quiet. So right now, I'm jumping on the channel very quickly because I have some really cool parents, okay, and they've always done us this way. They don't have much, but they treat us like we do, and they create experiences for us and our children like we have a lot. So my parents came all the way down here because it's been Corona time and the kids have been stuck in the house. And instead of, coming down and taking them to their house, which is 2.5 hours away, it's like a small farm. They came down here and got a really fancy room, which is literally like a suite, which is literally about a 7-minute walk from here. If I decide to walk slowly, I can be where they are. So they came and got the girls to have a little fancy living for the moment. They are something else. And they're just going to go ahead and go back home a little later on this afternoon. But yeah, they came down. So I need to go ahead and do the YouTube video now before they come back home. It's the bottom line. Before they come back here. I've already done the blog. And I've already done the podcast. So now I'm going to get this video done. And then we can move forward. And I'll see y'all again tomorrow for our weekly review. Now, the name of today's episode was Brain versus Heart. Yes. And, piggybacking off of episode 112, which was called New Beginnings, it was all about this, okay? We have some pretty major decisions we need to make in life, okay? And sometimes the decision weighs in the balances, and that is, are we going to make this decision with our heart or make this decision with our head, right? This whole thing is about this mastering, feeling good about what we think and thinking good about what we feel, okay? And when we can do that, it's when balance comes in. It's basically what it's all about. But listen to the podcast episode in its entirety down the podcast platform links down below, okay? And also take a check out the blog. I have the GoDaddy link down there, and I'm pretty confident that I did post it successfully. I didn't check before I jumped on the channel. I just did the podcast and then did the blog and then jumped on here, and I haven't really checked on anything yet because I wanted to use my time getting it done, and then I'll go back and check later. I've noticed that when I go back and check, that's where I waste my time. I need to start, I waste my time. So I've decided to just start doing what I do. Bam, bam, bam. I've got 3 jobs to do. And then, hey, there's something to correct, I'll do it that way. Until I get into the swing of things. I'm learning as I go. So I really love that about just, and we talked about that in this episode, getting off the fence, getting stuff done, right? Just getting off the fence. Okay, now with that in mind, we're not going to delay anymore. We're going to go ahead and wrap up the video with a pretty little bow. Okay? and we're going to talk about something really quickly. Look, y'all, talking about jumping off the fence and talking about new beginnings and talking about, head over heart and heart over head decisions. This is what we need to be using those decisions for. Look, it starts with us. It starts with us finding our spiritual gifts, talents, and skills. Finding them. And you know what? No, let me go ahead and say we know what they are. Okay. We should say not being intimidated by them, not being afraid of failing, because they are spiritually given. That means spiritually provided. That means that they can't be taken away, and that means we will not fail. When we believe in our spiritual gifts, talents, and skills, we believe in what God wants us to do. We believe it. And once we start believing what God wants us to do, we understand how much He has been providing all along. We understand how much what we have is exactly what we need right now to get what we need to get done right now, moving forward in our purpose. We have to believe it. Everything that we need is inside of us. The courage that we need, the strength that we need, the boldness that we need, the ideas, the dreams, the visions that we need are all inside of us. Now, to be able to tap into every single gift, I don't want to say every single, but I mean like our spiritual gift, our spiritual talents, and our spiritual everything. Gifts, talents, skills. This is why we need prayer. This is why we need God. It's there. But to be aligned with Him means to be able to use our spiritual gifts, talents, and skills to the fullest. And for our good, for our higher good, for our life purpose, which in turn, it helps everyone that's around us. It helps us be teachable. It helps us be reachable. And it helps us be no less than victorious. Okay? So every day, like today, whether it's Halloween, whether it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whether it's your birthday, whether it's whatever, work day, whatever with the word day on the end. This day is another time, another way, another opportunity to, excuse me, I'm getting a call. Another time, another way, another opportunity to use our spiritual gifts, talents, and skills to propel us forward into our purpose. Okay? Thank you so much for being here today, y'all. That's it for the video. And so what we're going to do is I will be back here again tomorrow for our weekly review. God, time is going by so fast. I believe this is going to be either our 5th or 6th weekly review where we dedicate about a minute or two to each podcast episode and just review everything just in case you've missed some episodes or just need, a lot of times we just don't have time, even if it is 15 minutes, So we'll just do some briefings, and if you want to just go back down the list of podcast episodes and grab, listen to one that grabs your attention, that's perfect. If you could just listen, if you don't have time to listen to the episode and just wanted some notes, that's perfect too. That's what the video is for. Okay. So again, thank you for being here, and I'll see you again tomorrow for the weekly review. Please go ahead and thank you in advance if you are considering becoming a monthly supporter of the podcast. Again, thank you in advance. If you are already supporting the podcast, thank you, thank you, thank you. Can never repay you enough. But I will. I have some ideas. Oh boy, y'all. I have some ideas for you. Thank you. Okay, as for the channel, Please like this video, comment, share, and subscribe. If that notification bell is still red, why? Turn it gray for me, please. We've got lots of things we need to do. First and foremost, we need to push these videos out into the algorithm, into YouTube world, so everyone can get a little bit of this 15 minutes, 15-ish minutes of inspiration, okay? And also y'all, I mean, I cannot start we have Fleeting Thought Thursdays, and I can't go live on Thursdays without your help. I need a certain amount of likes, and I need a certain amount of subscribes to be able to go live on Thursdays. And I can't do it without you. Absolutely cannot. So please, like the videos and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a minute of solid inspiration. The world doesn't miss a moment of solid inspiration, and we can go live on Thursdays, okay? Okay, well, thank you for being here to exchange these awesome energies, and I will see you again here tomorrow on this channel.